Hey everyone, today I'm going to talk about the emerald philodendron plant. So this is a very tall plant that I have. I've bought it from outside into the room. I can show you this entire plant has just 3 stems. You see, 1, 2, 3. 3 of them are there. And when I bought it about I bought it about September of 2019, and it was this big. So in this entire moss stick, it was only this big. The 3 of the stems were just this height, and in such a small amount of time it grew very big. And I have also taken a few cuttings from them. I have taken one cutting from it and it still grew big. So from the point of cutting, you can see the cutting point is somewhere here, and it has grown new branch from there. This entire new branch is from the cutting point. Okay, so I can show you. This is the cutting, and this branch that you see is from the cutting point. So it has grown very rapidly. It can even stay in dark corners of the house. It was in the drawing room where light is very minimal. Most of it is indirect light, and some amount of indirect sunlight comes from it from the balcony, but it's very minimal, and it survived and thrived through it. So what will happen is this plant doesn't need much of water. We can water it every 2-3 days in peak summers, and in winter you can get away by watering it every 7 days or 10 days. It will just do fine. It keeps on growing even in winter period. In little bit of hot humid weather it grows a little bit more. I actually mistook this plant for pink princess philodendron, because you see the new growth that comes out is completely pink in color. That is there. These are just all pink in color. And what happens is, actually the initial growth that comes out comes in the form of pink, and then the leaves turn green. So this is green emerald. In case of pink princess philodendron, the entire leaf turns out to be pink for after some time as well. And it has beautiful pink purplish stem, and it just looks really pretty and beautiful, and kind of like a statement plant in your drawing room or your dining room. This is how it looks entirely. So I'm going to show you how to take a cutting of it as well. So I'm going to show you how I'm going to take a cutting of this plant. So let me see. So I'm going to cut it from here, okay? Because I cannot support this plant from here, so you have to be really careful to not cut other plants. I am doing it in one hand. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm cutting it from here. Do you see the node point? I'll show you. Okay, so this is how it is. I've taken a cutting from this. So you see, these are the root points that will grow out to be roots. I'll show you in light. These are the roots that are coming out. It has 2 nodes. So what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to put it in water, and this is going to grow roots, and this will become another plant. I'm going to show you an old cutting that I had from the same plant. I'm going to carefully open it because roots get damaged a lot of times. So these are the fresh roots coming out from the bottom node, and new leaf coming out from here. I actually kind of broke the new leaf from here. The broken one is there. I hope that this grows new leaf. It will repair itself and grow a new leaf from here. So otherwise it would have a new leaf right now. I kind of broke it. So it grew roots from here instead of here because it is the lowest point of node. So similarly, I'm gonna put these cuttings and multiply the plant. So this is an extremely tolerant plant, it can so you see, these are the root systems that are there. These are coming from various these are the root system that are there. And what happens is that what I've put is, all these roots usually go outside. I've put all of it inside, and I'm going to fill it with little bit of soil because I see that it has grown tremendously, and now I feel that it needs to be covered with soil at least by this much to cover these roots and give it a little bit more nutrition and stable compared to the height it has grown to. So what we can also do is the cuttings that you grow into new plants, like the one I showed you with roots and everything, if the roots are about this big, about a couple inches, and it's a little bit fibrous, you can put them here while topping this up with soil as well, and it grows into a new section that kind of populates this entire stick. You see there are three nodes. You can put those cuttings here, and this becomes another branch that grows into a new plant, and it kind of grows bushier and bushier as the day goes by. Now I'm gonna show you how I'm topping this up and giving it nutrition. I use a little bit of NPK modules that I buy. These are slow release fertilizers, and I'm gonna put a little bit of it. I do that every 2 3 months, and I will mix it with a little bit of compost. And now I'm gonna give it a little bit nutritious soil that is mixed already. I buy ready-made soil from Amazon. I'm gonna give that to it. Usually what you can do is, I don't have a large container, so usually it's good that if you mix this soil together with the coco peat that I have, but I don't have a large container at hand right now, so I'm just gonna top it up like this. This is the coco peat section. It retains a little bit of moisture that is required because of the intense heat that is there currently. You see, this is the broken leaf of the cutting that I showed you earlier. So this is the coco peat that I had prepared in an earlier video, and that was prepared to actually kind of top up these soils. So these roots that you see are going to get in, and more roots are going to be coming in and putting in the soil and taking in nutrition. So that's the idea behind taking all the aerial roots and putting it. I do the same thing with monsteras as well. I take the roots that grow outside and kind of take it in, So yeah, that's pretty much it. I guess I will just take it out, water them, and at the same time I will also put these cuttings in water. The cuttings that I showed you earlier, the thread there, but this will be put in water as well. And later on, these two I will be sticking those two in this portion and tie them up with this stick that is coming up, and it will grow bushier from the bottom, because right now you see it lost a few leaves from this side, so it looks a little bit emptier on this side. So I want some more leaves coming out. So the idea to do it is cut up from the top, take the cuttings, root it in water, put it in soil. Out of 3 cuttings, maybe 1 or 2 will survive, and they will become this thick branch that will give you the statement that you want, something like this. Cool. That's pretty much it. So I took a very large cutting from one of the branch that was drooping off. You see there are a lot of nodes from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 nodes. So I can easily divide it into 2 to 3 nodes. For example, there's one leaf here, so this becomes a node. Okay, this becomes a single plant. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to divide it into 2 more nodes. So this will grow root from here. So this leaf will be wasted. So you have to cut it off this leaf. Okay, so that it grows root from this section and this section. So I've gotten 2 cuttings, And the final one is this one, which is the topmost section. You see a new leaf is coming out from here, and I will cut off the bottommost leaf that is there, and this becomes another cutting. So total I have 3. One more I showed you previously. Even these can be divided into more parts. For example, this is one node, this is second node, so I can easily divide it into 2 nodes. So this is one, this becomes a second cutting, this becomes another cutting. I know 2 of the leaves are wasted, but it's very important that you remove them, otherwise they will rot, and you have to encourage roots to grow from there. So that's why you have to remove the bottommost leaves from the bottommost node. And this is the previous cutting that I had. So currently I have a total of, from today I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cuttings, and I had one more cutting from previous. I have a total of 6 cuttings. Out of that, maybe 3 or 4 of them will survive, and all of them will make the previous mother plant a lot more bushier than earlier it was. Thanks for watching.